Come on, it worked just now. Did you see it? No. You've never played BlazBlue, Irimi says. I never played BlazBlue. I'm more of a KOF SF5 player. I know exactly how you feel, because that was me. That was me for many years. Is Cross Tag a good entry point in the series? I heard some saying it isn't very representative of it. Are you talking about Giuna? A lot of people are misconstruing what he says as like a diss of the game. I think I've seen the tweet that you're talking about. There was a tweet where he said, if Cross Tag is your first fighting game, you'll never be good at this genre. And I don't think he meant that it's a bad game. I think what he's saying is that as a result of this game, having one instant DP, because you can just press, it's not instant, there's a delay, but the button, the execution is instant, right? You just press 2 buttons and you can DP. And secondly, because it's got auto combos that make you think you're really good. Because check this out, look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 20-hit combo. That would have taken much more effort in something like Street Fighter 4. But in a game like this, I just mash the button over and over and over again. Actually, I reckon if I just press the A button, I got 16 hits just by hitting the A button 4 times in a row. So I think that's what he means. He's like, you'll get a very false sense of how good you are at this game, at fighting games, the fighting game genre, if you play this as your first game. But that doesn't mean it's a bad entry point. Personally, I think that this is an excellent entry point. I think it's got an excellent tutorial mode in tactics mode. I think character-wise it's got something for everyone. I know that a lot of people stand by the idea that you should choose a character that you like the look of. Don't torture yourself to try and learn a character that's impossible, but like actually I'm not using Aegis right now. I'm not using Aegis and Hakumen because they're just a little bit too difficult for me right now, but I actually quite like the look of them. As long as there's a character that you like the look of in the game, and you know that, after you've figured out the fundamentals, you can switch over and try them, then I think you're more likely to enjoy fighting games in general. So personally, this game has cool characters. It has, listen to this music. So good. Music in this game is so good. And I know that I told you I wouldn't say the word good and bad all the time, but I really love the music in this game. I love the stages, I love the music, I love the fact that if you like certain characters, you can go back to their respective game. So if you like Ruby characters, you can go and watch the Ruby anime. If you like the BlazBlue characters, there are literally like 4 BlazBlue games that you can go back and play. Like they've each got their own like storyline that builds up upon the previous one. If you like, who else is in this game? Under Night In-Birth characters like Hyde, Ordier, those characters. Linne, Waldstein, like they're super unique. Like characters Under Night In-Birth, like they may be less immediate to learn how to use, but they've all got so much character. And when you go into Under Night In-Birth, we streamed this last week, I think. Like it really feels like everyone is in their right place. It felt like Under Night In-Birth really feels like Street Fighter 2 to me, because there's the Guile character, the Flash Kick character, there's the Hadoken Ryu character, there's the Fast Kicks Chun-Li character, but in Under Night In-Birth it's like, you've got Ordier, she's the one who's got the pokey rapier moves, you've got Hyde who's like the all-round guy, he's got his Hadoken, Shoryukens, you got that girl that I was using, I can't even remember her name, the purple-haired girl, she's basically just the Ryu of the game. You got the giant characters like Waldstein, you got Merkava, who's coming to BlazBlue Cross Tag. Wow, you should not have asked me whether this is a good game to start off with, because I forgot to play the game. I got carried away. But no, I'm really grateful that you asked that question, because personally I'm a massive fan of what I'm seeing so far. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too hard about what comes after this. If this is the game you want to play now, don't worry. You can't learn fighting games wrong and then be ruined for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. Honk! Did you hear that? Someone honking their horn outside. Maybe they're like, is that NihongoGamer in there? Would you shut up, NihongoGamer? You're so loud. Thanks for the follows, Irimi and Zedoku. Thanks for the host, Zedokuso. Thank you very much. All right, so let's try more of these combos.